All right. So look, check this out. All right. So look, check this out, man. Get videos out. So that's what it is. So this guy OL, he makes pretty good videos. I covered one of his other videos in another, one of my past ones, and I think he changed his name. It's like OL or something, but it still has the same profile picture that says Divest. And he just exposes like these pseudo feminist, divest, ignorant black women. They make black women look very bad. That they make the entire race look bad. Usually they are tethers. Usually they are immigrants. All right. But man, these motherfuckers just make us look stupid because they say all sorts of lies and gaslighting tactics to poison the mind of the next generation. And it's amazing. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you like this video, and let's get into it.
The soft lie. How older divestors set up younger divestors to get sent to the lower room. This is an old divestor who thinks she is young. She has 3 black...
Listen to this shit. Message to single black women who pledge their loyalty to black men. Like, I love you. I truly do. I want the best for you because you deserve the world. But you're in danger, girl. If you keep waiting around on a black man to love you like I know you desire to be loved, they are not going to soft life to you. And that is the reality of the situation. If they do, you are the exception, not the rule. So even if a black man is doing it, because that's complete bullshit anyway, but even if a black man is doing it, just know that you're the exception. And let's say if that was true, if you're the exception, should you feel bitter about that? Like, this is a chick that has had hatred for black men in her heart for a long time, and she feels like she's exposing some truth. No, you're just cooning. Anyway,
black children.
I know this is difficult to digest and hard to hear. It's just gaslighting. But I say this with the utmost empathy and compassion. No, you don't. How long are you going to continue to be more loyal to them than you are to yourself? You can say that about black men to black women. What about black men that have gone through hell with certain black women? Nothing there? Oh, okay.
And married an older white man,
it's so corny. It's just like, please look at me. Please give me attention. Oh, I got a white man on my roster. Oh my gosh. He's blowing his pension on me. Oh my gosh. I'm living the life right now. Like, it's corny as hell.
Pretends to live the soft life online while taking shots at black men. Remember when I said that these divestors who keep getting killed learn to sell themselves from other divestors online? Let's recap.
Tonight, WJZ investigates uncovering new information about the murder of a 19-year-old whose body was dumped over a bridge near Annapolis. A suspect we know in custody tonight, and authorities say he's in the country illegally. Investigator Mike Halgren live in Anne Arundel County with what charging documents reveal about this man and the case. Mike, good evening.
Good evening, Rick. 7 pages of detailed charging documents. This suspect was from Guatemala. According to court records, he worked for a Baltimore-based landscaping company. Police used surveillance video and cell phone tracking to build their case. This suspect is now being held without bail. And
side note, it's just amazing how these illegals can come over here and they're hooked up instantly. They're hooked up. They getting jobs. They getting full 40 hours a week, 60 hours a week. They getting hooked up to the max. Meanwhile, we got sisters over here having to sell ass. I'm just saying.
Warning, some of the details you're about to hear are disturbing. Gates obtained. The suspect, 35-year-old Hugo Hernandez Mendez, threw her body off a highway bridge into the South River. She had skull and facial fractures. Her family identified her through tattoos. Thompson, who lived with her dad, disappeared after going out to get gas. She sent him this text.
I should be back soon. I love you too. Good night.
The 19-year-old is seen on surveillance video leaving her SUV behind in Hyattsville. According to charging documents, she approached the suspect's GMC Yukon and after approximately a minute of conversing, walks over to the passenger side of the vehicle and gets into the passenger front seat. Police say they drove to his house in Bowie and believe he killed her in his bedroom. A roommate reports hearing the defendant having sex and then a grunting noise, which made it believe that someone wasn't enjoying the sex. After executing a search warrant, police found what they believed to be the victim's blood and missing fingernail, along with hair and other evidence in the bedroom and in the trash, along with multiple pairs of women's underwear and lingerie. Hernandez-Mendez agreed to an interview.
What was that chick saying again? Like, what was that last chick talking about? Talking about black men don't love her and all that. And black men don't love black women and all that bullshit. And yet you hear stories like this with black women being with Hispanic, any other race. You hear this shit all the time. All these other races, nobody's gonna love a black woman like black men love black women. Cut that bullshit out. See, they want to act like this is the shit. They want black women to get that bullshit ass rhetoric in their head. And so whenever their boyfriend who was a black man corrects them or tries to guide them, or the black woman's acting real hard-headed, and then he's like, okay, lays it out, she's gonna interpret that as, oh, this black man hates me. It's some dumb shit. If you got a woman that's even listening rhetoric like that, it's already too late anyway. Because you're a fucking moron. I'm not gonna lie to you. You have no pride in your race if you're sitting there acting like every black man hates black women. That's just absolutely retarded. Makes no fucking sense.
Telling detectives he went to a nightclub to meet his ex-girlfriend, but never did. When detectives questioned further, the defendant denied any involvement. Prince George's officials say Hernandez-Mendez was in the United States illegally. U.S. Park Police arrested.
This guy looks like he goes and like picks up trannies. Back in his fucking homeland, he would go over to the whole stroll, to the red light district, and he would go over there and pick up trannies. Those earrings are telling me something.
Him for a DUI 5 months ago.
That scar ain't fooling nobody, nigga.
But let him go.
Ask yourself, why would a young black girl hop into the car of an illegal and agree to have sex with him?
Look at her. Like, tattoo. This is 19 years old, by the way. Tattoos, weave, eyelashes. Just following all sorts of rhetoric. Following just nothing different.
What would she gain? I'll let the old
you can just tell she does not like herself.
Divestor who thinks she's young explain it.
Black women, I'm going to hold your hand when I say this, okay? Black men don't like us. They don't like you. They don't like me. It's just what it is. And you have to...
No proof, no reasoning, no real logic. It's just what it is. And take it from her. A black woman married to a white man, take it from... if you believe this shit, you're stupid. I'm sorry.
Accept the reality of that. And what you decide to do with that information is...
And is there a way to zoom this shit up, like speed it up? Because she babbles. I mean, she fucking... This video goes on a bit. I'm not even going to lie to you. We're going to put this on 1.5. We're going to hope for the best.
It's on you. Do you think that a man that like you would see you working 40, 50, 60 hours a week, coming home working, taking care of kids, going to school, getting a degree, paying bills? They don't like us. They see us as...
So she expects all black men to be a part of the 10% to 1%. Because let me tell you something, and this is easy to like pull a wool over like women's eyes. These women sitting here acting like, oh, all the men that you deal with should be able to just completely take care of you. They should be able to pay all the bills, pay for a house, pay for fucking, if you're tired, a fucking babysitter or a nanny or some shit, pay for your spending habits, pay for all of that, and you do what? And you do what? You just sit there looking pretty? And so if that man, because if a man's making money like that, he's working his ass off all the time. If a man's working, and that's not the life she lives, by the way. It's not, I don't even think she has kids. If she does have kids, they're grown as fuck. She's old as hell. Anyway, that's not the reality that, like, when you're actually a man getting money, you're working all the time. You working so much, damn near. What if you have a heart attack, stroke, or whatever? You're out the game. You can't throw no bowls anymore for a while. All right. Or let's say you're just dead and you got your kids and your wife and you got a useless bitch that just sits there and expects everything to be done for her. She doesn't want to lift a finger. Say what you want about Gucci Mane. I think it was Gucci Mane. When Gucci Mane got locked up and he left like money over to that woman, to his, I think that's his current wife, She made that money multiply. She did not make that money fucking spend that money and fuck it off. She made that money multiply. When you are hemmed up as a man, when shit starts slowing down for you, you need somebody that can actually help you multiply that money. You need somebody that, if you die, can help you carry on, can help carry on and teach the children how to carry on the business, keep the business rolling. When you have a little chick over there that expects nothing to be done, and don't get me wrong, I love spoiling my woman. I love spoiling her. It's every man's dream to be sitting there and be like, man, I'm the man, right? I got the power, I got the wealth, I got the status. I'm the man. That's every man's dream, right? But to just have a useless chick sitting in the corner, you might as well just have a whore. You might as well just, that might as well just be a side chick, because that's not main chick material. That's not main chick material. Like, check this out. Charleston White, and yeah, say what you want about Charleston White. I love his wife. I love Charleston White's wife. I love it because she came out recently and she was like, all that shit you guys are talking about, oh, he's going around cheating, and Charleston White makes millions. Charleston White is a rich ass nigga. But she's supposed to fuck that up and fuck her position up. And by the way, she was making money. She was taking care of this nigga, Charleston White, giving him money, and watched him blow up. And he has millions now. He's making moves. He's taking care of the family. He's doing whatever the fuck he wants. And he sat down and had a conversation with his woman. Like, baby, listen, I used to be fucked up. You used to help me. I sat through you with your hard times, all that shit, right? We're up in age now. I'm going to have my little side pieces. And he got the money to afford and say that. Now, I know I'm ranting on. A lot of you niggas out here, y'all niggas not even making no money and you over here trying to cheat and shit. Just stop it. Don't cheat. If you can't sit there and be man enough to have that conversation with your woman and be like, hey, baby, listen, I'm making a lot of money. All right. I want some side chicks. I don't want you. I'm taking care of you. I don't want you sitting there acting like, oh, because I'm sitting there fucking chicks that you can go out there and fuck men. That makes no sense. A man being able to actually go around and fuck any woman that he chooses, that's a flex. A woman doing that shit and that's being a whore. That's not a flex. You're easy. Men would fuck a banana peel. So a woman having a man that's able to go out there and fuck any woman of his choosing, or most women of his choosing, that's a woman that has a man that has status, power, a man that is looked up to, respected. So miss motherfuckers with that bullshit. Now, whatever works for you. Whatever works for you. But this is just an example of, you're not going to sit here and act like that what I just said about Charleston White and his wife's situation, we're not going to sit here and act like white men don't do that shit all the time. Cut it the fuck out. Anyway, yeah, let's get to her babble. I just had to say that real quick.
His workhorses, mules, the backbone. I don't want to be a man's backbone. I want to be his helpmate. I can't help you pay no bills. I'm not doing any of that.
She's describing, and like, I know I'm pausing, bro. She's describing a bum ass nigga that doesn't have any drive. Like, what? You're just describing a bum ass nigga that has no drive. He doesn't wish to increase his income every 2 to 3 years. He just wants to kind of sit there and be in the same state. It's just, what woman is actually fucking with that? What woman is seeking that type of man? And we're not going to act like that's the majority of black men, because most black men are going out here and they're trying to get careers. They're trying to get trades. Most black men work their ass off. We're not going to act like the Hollywood hood rat nigga that just sits there and sells drugs is the majority of black men, because that's a white supremacist lie. And this is another thing with these leftist thinking, divesting, liberal, feminist, black retards. They really are deluded and they think like white supremacists. And I'm just going to pause and leave it at that.
I'm not doing it. You think that he cares about you?
I'm going to try not to pause.
And the reason that he tolerates you is because what you can do for him, which is help him pay those bills. So working 2 or 3 jobs and he's working 1, he don't like you.
Oh my God. How dare you help a man pay his bills? How dare you? How dare you help a man pay his bills?
Know that they don't
Okay,
like me, which is why I open my
I'm sorry,
options.
guys,
But they
I'm
don't
sorry.
like us. You need to get that through your head. Black women are seen generally in society as a pillar of strength, as being resilient, as being independent.
She looks
Women
like
of
a
other
tether,
races
by
and
the
cultures
way.
are not seen that way. They're seen as soft, fragile, and delicate. Do you think that a man
Where
that sees you as a
is
pillar
this
of
woman
strength is going
from?
to
I
cherish
really
you?
got to figure out where she's
Think about
from.
that. They don't like us. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but they don't like us. And I know that there's going to be a social justice warrior or a big back Barbara the Builder that's going to come on here trying to debate with me. I'm not here to debate or argue with you. You can argue with your beauty supply wig and your lamb chop.
Social justice warrior. You sound a pretty social justice warrior to me. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you can't throw that. You can't label anybody that. Cut it out.
Lashes. Black men don't like us. They don't like you. They don't like me. They don't like us.
Girl Bob, we love our black man. Welcome to the Dusty Diaries, where I highlight some of my most thought-provoking comments. Let's get into it while I get ready for our lunch date, shall we?
Dearest Destina, sis, I'm going to hold your hand when I say this.
My God, I'm so tired of this cornball ass shit. I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. Women really are so susceptible to brain rot. They're so susceptible to that brain rot shit. They just follow any trend. And this chick is old as fucking aged out. And they just follow any trend. And I hate when old niggas, whether they're men or women, just say like hip shit. Like they try so hard to be hip, man. Like I'm 23. I be joking with my brothers and shit. And I be feeling cringe and unk as fuck when I'm talking about some 6'7". Well, I'm talking about Instagram memes now. You know, it's funny to me, but it's like, man, I'm 20. I be thinking I'm 23, man. What the fuck am I saying this shit for? But you got motherfuckers over here. I'ma hold your hand when I say this. Bitch, stop the gaslighting. Stop. Why are you trying to manipulate black women into thinking and seeing shit your way? This only is gonna persuade the weak-minded, to be honest with you. But anyway, go ahead.
Every black woman will not end up with a black king. There simply aren't enough of them. According to a January 2025 publication of the U.S. Census Bureau, and you can look this up, the ratio of black men to black women in the United States is a staggering 83 to 100. What that means is that if you have 100 black women in a room, you only have 83 black men. And unfortunately for black women, those deficits do not take into consideration black men that are already married, that are already in relationships, that are incarcerated, that are gay, that are on the down low, or those that just are not marriage-minded.
Now, does that take in consideration the black women that are uncooperative, combative, lesbians, who really don't want to have no kids, don't want to do any sort of housework, don't want to actually be, you know, wife material, black women that are completely useless? Does it take account of that? Does it take account of the down low women? Does it take account of that? Because like she threw that in there to try to like add on to it and act like that's such a big thing. You know what? Here's the thing. I think what you need to realize is there's a reason why men are not monogamous by nature. Gosh, oh, that broke some hearts right there, huh? That's another reason why, bro, Charleston White, he be saying some dumb ass shit, but my God, when he is right, he is right. The reason men are so upset nowadays is because we're doing all this shit, this back-breaking labor. We're making moves, we're throwing bows out there, we're doing what we need to do. And we're supposed to sit here and believe that we are supposed to be monogamous until death, and that's it. We're not supposed to have no side pieces. We're not supposed to have no mistresses. We're not supposed to have shit. We're supposed to just choose one woman. If that one woman is feeling away one night, if that one woman is choosing to be combative, if that one woman is choosing to take half your shit, then oh well. And no, don't say a fucking prenup, because there are filthy ass lawyers out here that coach these women and tell them, oh, did he do something illegal? And they're gonna fake and act like that man did something illegal, and then all of a sudden the prenup is thrown out. It's happened a few times. Only the women that aren't up on game don't do something like that. But anyway, she wants to throw that little statistic out. It's like, does it account for what I just said? Does it account for the women that are throwaway? Does it account for the women that are just literally just basically concubines? Some women are just destined to be concubines. Just like some niggas are just destined, like not every man is intelligent, not every woman is intelligent. A lot of people are below average intelligent. But anyway, I mean,
honestly,
anyway.
I don't have to be a statistician to see that the math is not mathing. I just have to be able to use deductive reasoning and apply logic. I mean, it's not rocket sciences. So the real question is, are you comfortable sharing, or are you more comfortable being alone? I mean, it's totally your choice. I'm just here to empower and educate you. Lord knows somebody has to do his work. and it's definitely not going to be me. So if you would like to continue to be 10 toes down, ride or die, go right ahead, sis. I'm going to be right over here with my white husband, soft and cozy. Don't say I didn't tell you now. And if you change your mind, you know where to find me for your inspiration. Oh, by the way, thanks for the engagement. You want to know what it's like to walk into a restaurant with your white husband who's...
How can I feel like douchebag? Like, just shut up. Every single line is just a dig. Every single line is just some shady shit. Can you imagine being married to this chick? Can you imagine being married to this chick? I don't care what she acts like and puts on social media. The mouth on this bitch, it's just like, oh my god, bro. Jesus Christ. Imagine impregnating that. It's just, she can't say something without sounding smart, without being condescending. That's the word I was looking for the whole fucking time. Condescending. It's just like, bitches like this will speak to you like this, and they expect you to take them serious. They expect you to respect them. No, bro. You're an asshole. Why should I respect you? Anyway, let me keep going.
20 years your senior. Here's what people think when they see us in public. The stares come from...
20 years your senior. Hold on, let's rewind with that shit. Hold on.
Your inspiration. Oh, by the way, thanks for the engagement. You want to know what it's like to walk into a restaurant with your...
Lord knows you need that engagement, because that white man is not giving you that money like that, is he? Oh, okay.
White husband who's 20 years your senior. Here's what...
20 years your senior. So he got an old ass dude, right? You're already old, but you got an old ass dude. This guy's on his deathbed. I'm being exaggerative, but the guy's old as fuck. So this isn't about really building shit, because it's like, yeah, I'll defend and say, you know, men that get with women that are, you know, long as they're legal, you know, get with them and all that shit. But it's like, this chick is trying to flex and act like she found some sort of cheat code, which is the biggest thing bothering me. You didn't find any cheat code. You're not some sort of magician. You're not somebody that just knows something and you're trying to sell it to the people that just aren't fucking smart enough to know better. You didn't find anything new. You found an old dude with some money. You feel on his Johnson. You act like you're not grossed out. You think about the money every time you're in bed with them, every time you're walking with them. You're thinking about money and shitting on black men, which you're not really shitting on black men because nobody really wanted you. No, what man is sitting here just stressed out about wanting to get a chick like this? A complete bitch. What man is like, damn it, we lost her? Our star player? Damn it. Like, no black man is doing that. But she wants to have to act like it's a sales tactic that they do. I forgot what it's called. It's like the push and pull method. She wants to act like she doesn't really want it, when in reality it's like she probably did want it a lot at one point in her life. And then like her mouth and the way that she carried herself and all that other traits and all that got in the way of her actually succeeding. And so she's trying to act like she hates all black men now. She's trying to act like, no, she probably does hate all black men, but she's trying to act like black men are the problem, when in reality, her relationships with black men failed more than likely because she was a bitch. All right, let's keep going.
People think when they see us in public. The stares come from every direction, child. The black women, judging and curious. The white women, confused and appalled. The black man, disgusted and jealous. Servers, sometimes they assume I'm a sugar baby with my sugar daddy. But here's the thing about being in an interracial and age gap marriage.
You get
used to being misunderstood.
You are a sugar baby with your sugar daddy. I don't know why you even try to act like you're not.
You get used to being judged. You get used to the stares. You get used to the inappropriate questions. It just comes along with the territory. I don't care what they think about me, because at the end of the day, I'm not living in poverty. If dust bunnies and dusties want to look my way and pass judgment, that's fine. I can do that.
Can you imagine how, like, the anger on this woman's face when she sees like a successful black couple just walking together? They're young, they're wealthy, they're chilling. Young, wealthy, walking, holding hands. Can you just imagine the rage in her mind? Like, what goes on through this chick's mind? She's probably like, oh, she'd be happier if she was with a white man. I bet she's doing all the work. Like, you can just imagine the anger and vitriol in her fucking mind going on when she sees a scene like that. Because in her mind and what she's telling and trying to sell you is that all black men and all black women are just sitting there struggling. It's not the lack of financial literacy. It's not the lack of financial education in the black community. It's not the fact that, you know, we've been plundered financially since the beginning of this entire fucking country and to this day. It's not the fact that, and even that, let's put that to a side. It's not the fact that these women that are sitting here complaining about these type of men are choosing the dumbest niggas. See, like, I actually have dealt with women that actually have standards. I've dealt with all sorts of women that don't have standards, women that do have standards. The women that do have standards, and all of them have been black. I've never dealt with anybody outside my race. And the women that have standards, the shit that I would do, because I used to be real thuggish and shit, used to be way worse than I am now, they wouldn't put up with that. Like, they still love me because, you know, of my personality, my character, and the fact that I'm a little tall. But I'm still with the jokes. They still put up with me. They still love me. They still try to make stuff work. But, you know, I'm young, so stuff is going to happen. And what is not, like, something you can work with is dumb niggas. They're just dumb niggas. They're dumb black men, dumb black women. But to act like that the dumb niggas you dealt with are the representative of all black men is just cope.
At the end of the night,
And she even hates on successful black men, so it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. You're going to see it later on this video.
going home and I'm sleeping real good. So if you're a black woman and you decide that you want to explore your options, be prepared.
How much of cope do you have to take every day to tell somebody and come to the internet and tell people that you're sleeping real good? Like nobody cares. You're trying to convince us so bad.
Because there will be judgment, there will be stares, but you will get over it. You will learn that people's opinions about you are none of your business. Okay, so I want to tell the girls a secret. No, I want to tell them a
Look at this old motherfucker. You got fucking Steve Jobs on deck here.
secret that black women know that are married to affluent white men. That we get to ride on the coattails of your white privilege. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. You talk about it all the time, so yeah.
What do you think about that?
Do I think it exists, or do I?
Yeah. What do you think
Well, I
about
didn't until you started showing me.
Hold on. I gotta kind of slow this down. My bad, yo. Hold on. Because y'all gotta kind of hear this.
the white privilege that you have?
Yes.
And
I mean, to me, it's everyday stuff.
Yeah. Because
To me, it's like everything's normal. And you keep saying, I'm getting white privilege. For example, we went to a place to get our your membership back. She went 5 times, five times, and the guy never returned a phone call. So I go there, and I didn't expect this to be white privilege. I just thought this was normal ops. So I go there, and they start explaining to the lady at the front desk, and then she starts entering all this stuff, sending an email to the guy, and he called me back almost, shortly.
and it was resolved immediately on site.
And to me, it was just everyday stuff.
No, that's white privilege. I definitely think that
So you see what's happening here, right? I'm gonna let this go.
white privilege is different for white men and
Watch
white women, but I didn't realize the fullness or the scope of it until we got together.
No, it's just me, baby. It's
I just know that there were certain things that you would ask for, and I would be like, I cannot believe he's asking for this.
Yeah.
It's so many things, and it's like they just give it to you. I feel like if I asked for it, I would be questioned. Even something as simple as, like, when we go out and, there may be some wines that you want to taste. You can taste 5 or 6 different wines. May I have a taste? And they just bring it to you. But if I did that, I feel like I would be perceived as trying to get something free, or not having proper dining etiquette, or not being cultured or something like that.
I didn't realize all that was going on.
Because you have white privilege. That's the point. It's white.
He does not give a damn about what she's talking about. He doesn't believe that shit either. He's too old, too far up into the game to be sitting here and acting like he fully agrees with that shit. Earlier, he said, when she was asking about it, he was like, do I think it exists? Because he doesn't think it exists. You heard him earlier. He said, I mean, that's just everyday life for me. He doesn't buy into that shit. She's trying to act like that she got a good one. She got a white man that completely understands the system of white supremacy and how it benefits him and other white folks. But he's not buying that shit. I mean, it's actually the fucking truth, but in his mind, he's like, I'm not buying that shit. Bend over, Blackie. Like I said, no other race is going to respect black women like black men do. When you get these chicks over here with the condescending tone and the bullshit ass lifestyle, trying to act like they're better than you because they got some sugar daddy money from a nigga that's on his pension. It's like, get out of here with that shit. Or maybe he's not on his pension, he's doing good for himself. Either way, old ass white dude, and this is the best you can do. Stop it. But in her mind, she is so much a tether. She has to be from some like Africa or some shit. I'm thinking maybe Eritrean. I don't know. But in her mind, she thinks that, and she'll talk about and be like, oh, it's about being taken care of. It's my soft girl era, all that extra shit. In reality, if she had a black man that was the same age as her, or like, 5 years older or some shit, and he was making more money than this guy, she would still choose the white dude, which would assume that she qualifies for a black man of that caliber, but she doesn't. See, this is all trying to have herself try to justify to everybody else why she's done it. It's to like, she's like, oh, I found the cheat code. Oh, I just playing the real game. You guys want it the hard way. You girls, you want it the hard way. Me, I'm just gonna, take the easy and obvious route. No, you just want to hop on white dick. You just want to divest. Stop acting like it's anything more than that. And it's that aspect that I dislike the most. It's not even the aspect of divest. It's like, yeah, do whatever you want. I really don't care. But it's like, it's the divestors that, and men and women, black men and women, that want to rub it in niggas' faces and act like we give a fuck, as if they're doing something. As if getting under white mommy and white daddy is some shit that's like, oh my God, man, well, how'd you do it? Oh my gosh, how'd you do it? You whipped your dick out or you bent over. It's really not hard.
My privilege.
Okay.
What about the Delta thing? When they pick you up at the jet bridge in the car. Do you think that was white privilege or your status?
No, that was status. That's what they
Do you see him? He thinks it's all status.
told me anyway.
Well, I looked it up and you're actually supposed to pay for their service. It's $500.
Really?
Yes.
I never had to pay.
Exactly.
To me, I don't see it any other way, but maybe it's because I'm white.
It's definitely because you're white.
Well, I got what I wanted here, so that's a lot of white privilege.
Of course,
He don't give a fuck about her. And she'll sit there and take that disrespect. You see how he's disrespecting her? He's like, yeah, whatever, all that shit you're talking, yeah, white privilege, yeah. Well, I'm tapping your ass, so it don't really matter. Come on, man. But I'm just blind, right? I'm just trying to deflect, right? No. This guy don't give a fuck about her. He's playing along to get along. He's old as fuck, and he's just like, let me dive into the Chocolate Express real quick. That's his mind right now. Let me just dive into, I'm in my older age, the white women, my bad, don't really want me. Let me just dive into the Chocolate Express. These black women are real. Well, the black women that divest, these black women that divest are real easy. They let me do what I want. They do all these theatrics on the camera and shit, but I just laugh that off. When the cameras are off, and let a black man be as dismissive and disrespectful as that old white dude, she would qualify that as abuse.
both had things that we were not looking for. For example, I didn't want to date anyone that had children.
No, I don't want to date anybody with young kids.
I think I said I was like a 4-piece. It was a package deal.
I didn't see you as a temporary thing.
I am lost a little bit. Hold on.
Because you're white?
Well, I got what I wanted here, so that's a lot of white privilege.
Of course.
If a black man said something similar to that, she would have, combative. She would have been arguing. Anyways, okay, she has...
We both had things that we were not looking for. For example, I didn't want to date anyone that had children.
No, I don't want to date anybody with young kids.
You see all that African shit? I told you. You can tell this shit from the face, from the facial makeup. It's just different physiology, man. Like, we're not being racist. We're not just being divisive and shit. This shit is not by chance. These tethers are a problem, man. And foundational black Americans need to be able to identify and differentiate what is tether shit, what is coon shit, and what's the real shit that's gonna help us move as a people. But anyway, she already had kids when she met this guy. Man, the motherfucking bar was low as fuck. This guy was not getting any type of white woman to choose on him.
I think I said I was like a 4-piece. It was a package deal.
Look at that. I think it was she's had marriages. She had children with black men.
I didn't see you as a temporary thing. And I'm like, she's got kids, her.
Oh my God! Look how proud she is.
Kids, her.
So they want to know how we met.
I didn't see you as a temporary thing.
Look at that shit. Look at that. She's so proud of that. She needs white approval. This shit is pathetic, bro. She needs white approval so fucking bad. She's like, look, guys, he didn't see me as a temporary thing. You see that? He said it. It's like, dude, you're fucking pathetic. Come on.
I'm like, she's got kids.
Like, she really thinks this is getting at black men. It's just, this shit is comedy, dude. You got your sugar daddy. You got your white sugar daddy. Calm down, man. This isn't some revolutionary movement for, all black men are going to leave. All black women are going to leave black men. And they're going to go find themselves a nice, rich, empowered white man. It's just like, no. The statistics don't even agree with that shit. Black people get with black people. Black men get with black women still to this day. This is cope you're doing. But anyway.
Kids, her.
So they want to know how we met.
You mean my lucky day?
Your lucky day, the luckiest day of your life.
I was through Match.com. And I'd been on it for a while, and just like your presence, I messaged you.
I remember that
It
message.
took a while for you to message me back.
It did?
What I do?
So you were just scrolling. And
I look for God's creation to women. I don't know.
we took the conversation offline right away.
Yeah, because I wanted to talk on the phone.
Yeah, maybe you were in Paris or...
I was on my way to Italy.
And then you called me and you said, I got to tell you something.
Said, I'm going to Milan. I'll be there for 4 days. And got company coming to join me. Female company. You did say, thank you for telling me.
Yeah, I didn't ever expect to hear from you again. And I was fine with that.
You said to me, I don't think I'm the right one
So he was tricking.
for you. I said, you're making a mistake.
You did.
You're making a mistake. I didn't see you as a temporary thing.
The soft lie. How?
I didn't see you as a temporary thing. On my way to Italy.
And then you called me and you said, I got
I had to run that back. Hold
to
on.
tell you something.
Said, I'm going to Milan. I'll be there for 4 days. And got company coming to join me. Female company.
Okay, so she calls him. Am I slow? I just heard that shit. Okay. He called her and then he told her, okay, I'm tricking right now.
Called me and you said,
I'm
gotta tell you
overseas. I'm
something.
tricking.
Said,
right now.
I'm going to Milan. I'll be there for 4 days. And got company coming to join me. Female company. You did say, thank you for telling me.
Yeah, I didn't ever expect to hear from you again. And I was fine with that.
You said to me, I don't think I'm the right one for you. I said, you're making a mistake.
You did.
You're making.
Her self-esteem is so in the fucking gutter. A guy can literally tell you, all right, hey, and they had just met, so there's no reason. But let a nigga do that. My point is, like, because I said earlier, the whole Charleston White thing. He has a woman. They're in a great relationship, and their relationship is going to be long. And Charleston White gets to fuck around. All right, black love. Men aren't even monogamous by nature. But let me tell you something. If a nigga did the same thing this old ass white dude just did with this chick that's 20 years younger than him, at his age or any age, he calls her up. He's like, hey, listen, over here in Milan, Italy, whatever the fuck he just said, I'm finna have a bitch over. And she's over here like, you think she's gonna sit here like, oh, thank you for telling me. I know. No, man. The fuck is gonna be combative and all that shit. Now, trust and believe, she was sneaking dick. She was sneaking dick and probably does still sneak dick here and there. But yeah, if that was a black man doing the same thing this guy just pulled, oh man, all hell would break loose. What I'm trying to say is the standards and the bar is way different with these divestors when it comes to white and black men. White man can fuck around, treat the bitch any sort of way, disrespect her all the time. But if a black man did it, oh man, they're all abusive. She would throw the whole relationship away.
I didn't see you as a temporary thing. Oh, I knew you were different. Just by talking to you. You're high class. But yet you're easy to talk to and easy to be with.
High class but got a divorce. And remember, the only reason she's easy to deal with, quote unquote, is because she's dealing with a white man. Do you think she was given the same amount of slack and patience when it came to the black men that she let impregnate her? Like, honestly, do you think that they were getting the same treatment?
Certainly a catch.
Thank you. This video is for all the black women that get in the comments and say to me, Asata, where can I find a wealthy man? My answer is and always will be the same. Girl, they are literally everywhere.
If he was a wealthy man, he wouldn't be doing the shit that he's doing right here by himself. He would be having somebody else do it for him. And also, hold on.
You're easy to talk to and easy to be.
Get in the comments and say to me, Asata, where?
Is that a Ryobi? Is that like a Ryobi? That might be a different brand. I think that's a Ryobi. I'm pretty sure that's a Ryobi. That's like the cheapest sort of power tool you can get around. So she's not shitting in tall cotton like that. She's not balling out of control. This white dude ain't balling out of control. He's making maybe, if I had to guess, $80K a year. The way she's putting it. That's being very generous. $80K a year. He's not balling out of control like that. Excuse me. And she's putting them all on display. Oh, look at him doing basic shit. If he was really wealthy, he would be having somebody coming over here and doing this shit himself. This nigga's old.
Where can I find a wealthy man? My answer is and always will be the same. Girl, they are literally everywhere. They're like, where? I'm like, everywhere. Y'all looking at the wrong thing. Because when you go somewhere and you see a man that's looking like this, you really don't even see him. You have absolutely no vision. All you see is this.
You forgot to mention you gotta, let him fuck around a little bit. You're gonna have to deal with him bouncing around a bit, doing his own thing because the man's making money. The man's taking. How am I doing? Yeah, man's taking care of you. Man's taking money, making money, paying all the bills and shit. So black women understand if you're doing that shit. Now, if you guys are going 50-50, there's no reason for that nigga to be polygamous. He should not be polygamous if he's not able to actually take care of multiple women. By the way, to go with what I'm saying, but he's sitting here making all the money, paying all the bills. You sitting on your ass, sitting there on TikTok, making videos, talking all this bullshit, not really making no money. Yeah, he should be able to go out there and fucking chick he wants. And let me tell you how stomped down Charleston White's wife is. I think she still works. Yeah, she still works. She has like some contract with the army or something. Or she works with the army and she like drives trucks. She hauls like fuel over there or some shit. To like a station or whatever. Man, and she still works. That's a stomp down broad. And black men, you can get a stomp down broad just like that for you if you actually work. The only reason Charleston White's wife even tolerates that shit, even tolerates that nigga, is because she saw him, what he was doing. She saw what he was doing to the community. She sees his heart. I can't fucking use English right now. She's seen his heart. She's seen what this man's actually made of. When women see that you're a man that not really on shit, don't really stand on shit, a weak ass nigga, and your feelings not really honest, they can see right through that and they start treating you like a joke. That's why a lot of you niggas be getting stressed out and shit. If you're dealing with a chick that's stressing you out, you shouldn't even be dealing with her in the first place. But hey, I'm ranting right now, man. I get to going in these fucking videos, man. Dropping fucking gems on you. And I'm 23 years old, calling bullshit out. I got the intellect. Fuck with me.
When what I see is this, and this,
Fake
and
hat.
this, and this. So you have to open your
That motherfucker almost fell over trying to get you out that damn car.
eyes. You have to acknowledge the fact that what you have been taught to look for is this. But he don't want you. He definitely doesn't want to give you the soft life.
Handpicked photos of some model looking niggas. Once again, acting like niggas like this are all black men. Come on, man.
He's probably looking for you to give him the soft life so he can go and get his beard groomed and buy some fancy suits and take those trips with his boys, of course, that he's always wanted to take.
Yeah, that Kevin Samuel shit is ridiculous, but we're not gonna act like that's all black men.
He's looking for you.
By the way, if white dudes were bundled up looking the same type of way if white dudes were looking the same type of way in those pictures that we were just shown by her, she would not have anything to say. This is all cope.
You to give him the soft life. The men that I know personally who are wealthy look like this, not this. They look like this, and this, and this. So you ladies.
So any other race. I mean, it can't be any clearer that she just borderline hates black men. This isn't anything rooted in logic, like she'll gaslight and try to have you believe. This is all just her being angry at black men.
Have to open your eyes. And when you see this,
that 60-year-old ankles, 60-year-old calves.
just be mindful that it could also look like this and this. That's it, ladies. That's my advice. Open your eyes.
Let's see, Business Insider. America's millionaires are older, college educated, and white. They have some pretty valuable houses and stock holdings. They're also flocking to cities such as Austin, Miami, and Scottsdale, Arizona, all the trick, you know. And she talks about white privilege and no time at all. You notice something? She has not talked about racism, white supremacy. She has not talked about everything that's actually happened to black people, especially black people in America. You know why? You know why? I'll let you figure it out. Stuff that's happened to her, I mean, shit. The stuff that's happened to foundational black Americans alone. But the shit that's happened in her homeland, oh man. But she's not going to talk about that, though. It's not convenient to her argument. I'm not even going to read that bullshit. We already know white people own all the wealth.
The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most
I'm not even going to just fuck out of here with that bullshit. What was that? Martin Luther King Jr.? I can't speak tonight. Talking that bullshit, Mr. I want to fucking...
The soft lie.
will never be
Children and is older. No white man will yet.
put in the direction of our women.
That's enough babble,
over
but do
that
you
shit.
see the contradictions? She said she met her old husband on Match.com, yet she is giving advice on where to find millionaires. Why didn't she say Match.com? She also has 3 black children and is older. No white man worth any value is trying to marry a woman like that. It's just not happening. Pay attention to how old divestors groom younger divestors to end up in the lower room. It always, and I mean always, starts off with them claiming that black men don't like black women, that black men are dusty and broke, and that your life will be miserable if you date black men. Next, they lie about the greatness of old white men while showing off their fake,
Look how performative this bitch is.
replica designer goods. They will have young
oh
black
God,
girls
replica,
thinking they
all
need
that
to
shit
get
is
with an
fake,
old,
dude.
ugly non-black or white man to live a soft lie. This old divestor is a liar, and the only reason why she is with that old white man is because white women did not want him. Young black
Bingo.
women don't understand this. They see the fake clothes, the fake life, and the TikTok vacation pics and become desperate to be like the lying old divestor, which is how they end up like Dakara Thompson. Why are they so quick to have sex with white and non-black men they don't know? I saw this YouTube video and he explains it well. Divestors will never tell the truth about the true nature of divesting. Now, if you understand the dating market and understand how black women are viewed by other races of men, then it would be clear to you that this old divestor is a liar and a predator. You can even call her a trafficker. Links in the description.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. That shit is pathetic, honestly. But yeah, man. Y'all get the point. I did a whole lot of rambling in this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this, and I'm gone.